Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with Xcom 2 War of the Chosen. Now with 75% less chosen, according to the latest studies conducted by the Center for We Don't Like the Lost, those bastards. 75% they're lost, is it? Chosen? Oh well, hope not. Let's go ice, check they're standing. Right, we've got most of the area actually cleared up by now. Most of it cleared out. That means we won't have to worry about that down the road. We're still a bit in need of power, but that can be sorted there. And then we can get more researched. Now then. We also need to expand their contacts, so we can do those things. We also have the ability to go for the chosen stronghold, but I'm not entirely sure my chaps are currently up for it. So that's going to be a bit tricky. That wasn't what I was looking for. It's nice to check. There you go, wrong button. Use soldiers. Lightly wounded, lightly wounded. I mean, you want as many of our most experienced to join in there to sort of deal with it. Possibly also a spark thing, so... Well, we could probably get it ready soon enough, actually. Just need a bit of recuperation, equipment-wise. What do we have there? Need a battle scanner for dealing with that one. Pretty good as well.
You lived in one of the colonies for a few years before linking.
Yes, one of the advantages of working with Advent. On the surface, it was very comfortable, but there was a price for that comfort.
The millions of people in those cities don't seem to mind all that much.
There was a price for the comfort. The toilet paper was too rough. It was ultimately why I left the Advent. The Resistance has much better toilet paper. Much softer on the butt. Really? That's why you left? Yes. Proper toilet paper is a necessity.
I've had a lot of time to come up with these tricks.
The Chosen aren't afraid to resort to sabotage tactics if it means slowing down our efforts. We need to work to prevent these attacks before they catch up with us.
Alright, we are, well, pretty much good to go there. Pretty much good to go. As good as we can get. So I do believe it's time to hit the Chosen. And there's a lot of enemy unknowns, so that's probably going to not be too easy, but overall it's now or never, I think. Also going to be a long mission, but we should handle it. We should handle it for humanity. Spark, that's good. A lot of firepower there, that's good. We're gonna need, though, that one to have a chance to versus it. Go. As much firepower as we can humanly muster. Deal with those bastards. Got smoke, we got flashbangs, grenades, you name it. Right then. Time to go in there and kill some alien scum.
Menace, ready to deploy.
For the glory of the God Emperor. What God Emperor? You know, that one. No. I think you got the wrong game. Rubbish. The God Emperor applies to all things. All of them. Everything else is heresy. Yep.
This may not be the most ideal situation, but it could be our only chance to take one of these things out. Good luck, and be careful. Okay, people. Stay alert and remember why you're here. That thing dies today. no matter what it takes.
Detecting a strong energy signature further ahead in the facility. There is no doubt in my mind that it is from the Chosen.
Then that's where we need to be.
Take pride, Xcom. Pride that you
Isn't
are
that the door?
better than any of your kind. Pride that your death this day honors the Elder.
It looks like a door, but apparently it isn't. Huh. Apparently that's not a door.
I will reposition.
Had me fooled. Wow. I'm not entirely sure if that's intentional or not, but I kind of hope it's intentional, because otherwise it's some really terrible design if you can't tell a door from, you know, some stuff on the wall.
If you say so.
Scanning. Copy that.
Just saying. Pretty rubbish stuff.
Come get
Oh.
some.
We've learned that, none. Xcom got X.
Never find this place, Xcom. You have forced my hand. I can afford to give you no quarter.
Moving to position.
Surprisingly, light on aliens.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Question is, where is the room with the Chosen in it, or the teleporter more specifically? It's sort of a different arena.
Moving on target.
Well, it could be lucky, and it's just, you know, across here. I mean, it's unlikely, but, you know, you never know until you do know. So if that turned out to be the case, well, who am I not to take advantage of it, not, you know, waste precious time and resources finding a way for a lot of aliens if we can just go straight ahead.
We're expecting a sneak in here today. Let's take these things out.
Well,
Targeted unit down.
Grizzlets.
Armor still holding.
No place for you to go now. Your world lies in turmoil, yet you choose to come here to face me. You squander what time you have left. You are not worthy.
Down it goes. No, 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 it dodged it.
Hardly did anything.
Target eliminated.
Now that stayed dead, that's good.
Deflection.
No one bites the dust.
Servos engaged.
Yes, Advent would like to reassure that the large bug-like creatures which will implant their young into you for them to spring out again are not harmful to you.
Level levels.
Just stay away from them. Also, don't look them into the eyes or breathe near them. They react to human breathing,
They found us.
but they are otherwise completely perfectly safe. Yes.
I had counseled the elders to show patience with your race, yet here you now stand. My brothers were correct. You are unworthy of existence. I will go.
Go, go, go. Good to go.
Pathing confirmed.
I'm all over it.
Well, so far.
Destroyed your race with but a single command.
So good.
They rebuilt your world, offered you home. Your actions this day are an affront to their generosity.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah, just ignore all the zombies and whatnot, and they're very generous.
Movement engaged.
Also the bug creatures and the snake creatures.
Good position.
Ah! Oh, rats. They really need to make better doors. I mean, it seems like Firaxis, at least for this one, struggles with the concepts of doors. Stuff looks like doors and other things aren't doors at all. Just... Christ almighty. I'd rather have to, you know, not look at how they actually do things out of their place then. They just, you know, constantly have doors that aren't doors and whatnot. Also, I just get in a lot of trouble because the doors aren't doors. Can't proclaim myself to be frightfully ecstatic about this prospect. Clear out the one we can.
Target destroyed. Ammunition resupply.
Hopefully we don't lose anyone. Because this again is a bad position overall again, based on the concept of doors being doors.
Watch the sides.
And of course I do apologise to my dear viewers who of course are taken aback by this breach in doors, but you know. Again, I have to assume that somewhere in Firaxis, like, there's just no doors at all because they had to remove them. Because they just struggle with doors in general. Like, they just walk into them. Just constantly can't avoid walking into them. And
It's so hard to trust the elders. To believe for an instant that they fight for more than just a single world. Humanity is not the center of this universe, but just a small part of a greater whole.
without doors. Yes, again, I'm starting to see a very much anti-door sort of sentiment here. Which is honestly a bit worrying. Down with doors! Down with doors! They're evil! My father was killed by a door.
My ammunition is almost gone.
Now that's great, Sid Meier, but you still don't have to apply that to the bloody game then.
Negative damage. I'm all out.
Nailed him.
Reloading. Advancing.
Burn the robot! I don't think that's how robots work, Gerald. Burn the robot!
Your greatest minds struggle to grasp mere slivers of the Elder's knowledge. By now, they must see the futility in this conflict. The only way for
Just because Firaxis doesn't get doors doesn't mean the rest of humanity doesn't get the Elder's plans. I mean, that's just, you know, rude. It's just very rude. And just don't base anything on, you know, the inability to understand how doors in general work.
I am at your service.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun just talking about the inability to get doors.
Are always vigilant.
Scanning for targets.
Ready to engage.
Well, that didn't end up as badly as it could have, which is good. That could have gone a lot worse, to be honest. I just need to regroup everybody.
And still, the elders offered you mercy, and still you resist. You confuse petulance for righteousness. You doom your entire race.
I'm trusting you here. On Overwatch.
Alright, there we go. Just reload as many guns, Overwatch a bit before moving onwards, so we can sort of have decent coverage.
I see.
And hopefully don't get caught off guard if a door turns out to not be a door after all, again.
Back in.
Or door. What looks like a door again isn't a door at all, just doors.
It is not our will that you suffer.
Please show me the way to the next actual door. Don't ask me why.
To me now.
Don't ask me why. Please show me the way to the next actual door. Please don't ask why. I think we might be there
Keep an eye on it.
in the teleporter room thingy.
Got it covered. I'm on the move. I'm on it.
On the move. Set Overwatch priority.
What's over there? Affirmative. Covering now.
We are not the monsters. We do not seek to kill and destroy. You project
Yes.
your own failings upon us.
No, you do seek to kill and destroy.
Yourself from the truth.
I think we've proven that again when you just unleash zombies everywhere. Again, you're terrible.
Overwatch.
Again, I'm gonna stay away from the doors this time around.
Confirmed.
I'm gonna stay away from the doors.
Overwatch.
Clearly, again, the concept of duels is apparently not quite as solidly understood by certain people as would like to think, so we just have to assume again that the doors are in fact not doors,
Volk says I am to obey.
but instead a window into madness, despair, and not doors.
Over there.
I offer peace, Xcom. Not where your lives are forfeit, but for your children's children. Surrender, and they may yet
Wow.
live. This entire universe will survive.
Energy signature directly ahead. This appears to be an alien transport device of some kind.
Understood. Looks like we found our way out of here. This thing looks ready to smash something.
Is that an environment suit? Maybe something that can't handle our atmosphere?
Those emissions could be toxic. I advise caution, Commander.
I'm trusting you here.
That could kill him. I'm not so sure I want to do that.
Good copy. Moving on target.
What? I'm reasonably sure I clicked there. Oh, heaven's sake, Xcom. Nothing to do about that now.
Heading there now.
I also kind of wish it wouldn't immediately auto-target the barrel or something. That would be appreciated. Guess we just blow that up right away. Right. Gotta overdrive this. take out that bastard first. Because he's the one we can take out the fastest, so... If we hit, that is. If we hit...
Ammunition levels critical.
Which is obviously quite the big if. In this case, it turns out. Right, we run and gun.
Okay. No longer a threat.
Heading out.
I believe we flashbang that one. Disorienting it, giving us time to then take down the elite trooper.
Okay, I'll go.
Oh, apparently I'd always spend the turn there. Oh well. Wow! That worked out nicely.
They got me flanked.
Hostiles got me flanked.
That's less good.
Sustained.
Well, nothing to do about that. Probably help though if I didn't have to constantly zap about at times because things aren't quite working out the way they're supposed to.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Also, for some reason, it's getting a cover bonus despite not being remotely in cover.
Hit the armor.
That is
Give me time
outstanding.
to reload.
Absolutely outstanding.
Moving out.
There you go.
We all saw that thing go down. Now what the hell is it doing?
Now we find
Neat. You kill him so he doesn't cause any more trouble.
Got him.
Scanning approach vector.
Ah, fuck, I thought it was the other one. Oh, never mind then. 92% chance and he misses.
I
Lovely.
require additional ammo.
Oh well.
If you say so.
Well, so far mostly good. Though again, I did take some unnecessary damage due to again doors not being doors.
Hey, this is bad. Moving to designated coordinates. Running dry.
There we are. Andromedon shell is down.
Reloading. Weapon.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
Go patch him up.
It's going to need some healing there. I fear there will probably be some losses in the upcoming fight there. Probably be some losses.
Gremlin, get on the heels.
But not much you can do about that. Under the current circumstances.
I can cover it.
Sensors at maximum range.
Let's do
Reload.
this.
Well, we've taken care of the worst damage. I need, I think, to save some for in case things get more nasty in there.
Move, move, move! Rolling out. Understood. Moving out.
Position confirmed.
I will comply.
Yeah, I think that is pretty much all team members within it.
Well done, Menace 1-5. See you on the other side.
And now this is where things get a lot trickier. At least notably trickier.
We're in the belly of the beast now, people. Proceed carefully. What is that? Some kind of stasis chamber for the Chosen? No wonder they keep coming back at us despite everything we throw at them.
There we
Now
go.
you push
Stay
ahead,
out.
Xcom, undaunted in your task. A fitting epitaph for your race.
There's always aliens over there, by the way. Always in that sort of area. Only one port, small.
Time for hiding is over. What's over there? Overwatch. Heading out.
Ah,
Holding
nice.
position.
We have to expect our soldiers to feel the strain of combat eventually. We just have to give them enough time to recover properly.
Oh, nice executed.
I'll need more ammo soon.
Good copy. Moving on target. On Overwatch. I'm on the move.
Yep. Even missed, it went down. Splendid.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Rock and roll.
Got a
Reload.
lot of weapons needed reloading.
Moving to Overwatch.
Reload.
Might as well do it properly before advancing down there and triggering the next big event.
On approach. Optical sensors on Overwatch.
I guess that'll be okay. Ready to go. Roger that.
Also, why I'm staying a bit
I'm
on the
it.
safer side here, so I don't trigger it.
Give me time
Can't
to
quite
reload.
remember where I have to be, so again, I'm just playing it safe. No point in rushing ahead.
Rolling.
Oh. Got a few nice items.
Sure the docs will want to see this.
Yep. Begun it has.
All right. We've faced these things before and we can do it again. No
Oh,
matter what happens today,
balls.
only one side is leaving this place alive.
If you weren't prepared to strike, then why bother?
Alright. I'll carry the battle scanner.
escape my sight.
Set him up, knock him down. Move, move, move!
That will not be enough to stop me.
Scanning approach vector.
Is your fear so great you must rely on these soulless constructs?
Enemy unit destroyed.
Oh, that was pretty quick.
Limited ammo remaining.
Doctor, the device appears to be some sort of psionic capacitor, transferring tremendous amounts of psionic energy directly to the Chosen, restoring them.
No wonder these things don't die.
You did not think it would be that easy.
So now I've got to deal with reinforcements while trying to take that thing down and do as much damage before the Chosen appears again. Bit of a bastard. Hopefully my panic people unpanic themselves, so actually can deal with this nonsense. Nope. They're still utterly useless. Great job, people. You're pride to the admin, not me, that's for sure. That thing requires a lot of firepower, so even, you know, without those appearing, I'd still have quite the task ahead of me. Well, let's overdrive this. Hang on, Cat wants to get in.
Minimal armor penetration. My weapon requires reloading.
That is Rasputin the Propagandacast.
Preparing to re-engage.
Almost got that one, which is grand. That should overall limit the amount of damage I'm going to be taking there. Of course, there will be more reinforcements appearing. And there you go, more reinforcements.
Troops. I will always find you.
Now, if just my panic people could unpanic themselves, please. There we go. I am slightly less disappointed in them now, but only slightly. There we go. Uh, 60%.
Heading to that location. Hostile neutralized.
Down that goes. More shooting that.
Running dry on ammo.
Guess I'm just gonna make sure we actually hit and kill that bastard. Even up close as a 57% chance?
Trajectory failure.
Christ.
Ammo levels.
I rather would have figured, you know, that would be a guaranteed, you know, bastard be dead thing, but apparently I was being overly optimistic. That's always fun. do here?
I need more ammunition.
I mean, this is not going to be easy if, you know, my men consistently, you know, miss their bloody targets. But it also just, you know, 2 turns from all my men panicking is just highlighting the whole issue with the current system. Again, they just have so many RNG things, but because, again, you overall don't have enough expendability within the system in terms of squad members, they can just completely throw things off very rapidly, which isn't very fun. Is rather what they ultimately need to, you know, bloody well work on. No! Shoot the in... No! Oh, for heaven's sake, why couldn't you take the... Sometimes this game...
Hostile threat destroyed. Primary weapon ammo expended.
So we'll soon have to deal with that one again, because once more, 1/3 of my team was out of order because of the whole panicky thing, which isn't particularly fun anyways. And again, just doesn't add anything if, you know, you don't have a chance to actually do something about it on a more sensible level. But oh well, take down as many threats as we can. Hope they don't keep throwing endless reinforcements at us.
My ammo is gone.
Otherwise, this is going to get really frightfully tiresome. We're going to have to focus that one down. Missed. Great.
I got nothing. Could use some ammo over here.
Again, Archon is the priority. You damn well better hit. And dodge.
Still up. Could use some ammo over
On
here.
my way.
Execution hit there would have been nice.
Got no ammo.
And back that one go. Oh, you son of a! It triggers again.
See now the futility of your actions and stand
You damn well better hit. Murder it. No, of course not. For a name that's Blade Storm, it's surprisingly unblade stormy.
They won't last long at this rate.
Right, there we go.
I must reload.
Finally, he dies.
Enemy eliminated.
If the elders had expected more, then I wouldn't be here.
Well, it seems like that shield is up again. That's anticipated.
Now reloading.
Nice hit.
I'm
That
running
chunk
low
of
on
its
ammo.
health.
Moving to designated position.
Affirmative.
Right, buff up Sparky there, as he's one of the more vulnerable targets at the moment. And he's also a lot harder to replace than any of the humans. Heal
Go
up.
them out.
Not much we can do anyway, so paying for what comes next is a good idea, I think.
The Elder's servants are eager to join the fray.
More reinforcements.
Get on! No further restraint! Grasp at the frayed edges of your life. The time is now.
We have a soldier down. Get them back on their feet on the double. Moving to position.
Yes, kill. I said kill, not tickle.
On the move. Targeted unit down.
Alright.
With the amount of energy housed in that capacitor, I fear the Chosen could continue the regeneration process indefinitely. I do not believe we can simply wear them down.
Understood. We need to make destroying it our top priority.
That was also the plan.
Weapons
To
empty.
destroy the
Engage.
bloody thing.
Heading there now.
I'm ready.
There we go, further damage being inflicted upon the large sarcophagus. More reinforcements.
You cannot run.
They never stop, do they?
I have sight beyond vision. They got me!
Well, that's what you get for panicking so much. Can't even kill point blank with that. Whose side are you on off? Anyways.
You must keep me resupplied. I'm sure the docs will want to see this.
Alright. That's back in action, in which case. Let's expend as much firepower as we can in one turn, just taking that down.
Ammunition resupply requested.
Good to go.
I'm hoping that's a good thing.
Yes, the regeneration process has been interrupted. Readings on the capacitor indicate it has become highly unstable.
Then let's target that Chosen with everything we've got. Hit the armor!
Destroy them quickly.
Well, again, that's her own fault. if said person insisted on not panicking for 2 turns in the beginning, we would be in a much better position to actually deal with this. But now, again, someone had to panic. Oh.
It's possible to fight another on equal footing. How exhilarating.
La-di-da.
You have my gratitude. A trivial loss, easily replaced.
I need to locate the chosen there. I also needed to clear the cocoon before that bursts open with all sorts of nasty broods of chrysalids. And that thing can take a lot of punishment.
Stick and move. Already there. Kill confirmed.
Where one goes, the other follows.
Incoming over
No
here.
escape from the cover of darkness. All with the Elder's commander at my service.
Apparently she does not trigger Blade Storm. So that does.
I only scratched him.
You will never hide from me.
It is only when death is on the line that a warrior is truly tested. My resolve remains unwavering. My purpose absolute.
Heading there now. It's down. I'm out
More
of
gear.
firepower over here. I'm sure the docs will want to see this.
Movement engaged. Uncontrolled variable in targeting sequence. Ammunition levels
Okay,
critical.
I'll go. Come get some.
Ah! Close but no cigar.
Immersed in the power.
Harbor Wave. I don't know why they gave it that name. Sounds a bit silly. Harbor Wave. What kind of harbor are we talking here?
Their blade strikes from the shadows. I will not shudder. I shall strike.
And it dies. Thusly we've taken down the first of the 3 chosen, and only lost someone who kept panicking. That's good. Obviously once we get the infirmary up, which, well, we can build, now we have plenty of room for it, we can sort of take care of those things so they don't happen again, which is good.
It wasn't easy, but we managed to pull it off, Commander. If only we could see the look on the Elders' faces.
There we go. Took out a lot of them.
Advent officials
Got one of the chosen now, gets access to his weapon, which includes its sword, which is really good, in particular with Blade Storm, since it never misses. Meaning Blade Storm becomes really good with it.
Simulated to better train.
Good work out there, Commander. The Elders are going to be pissed about losing their favorite puppet.
Gravely wounded, not just gravely, but gravely. That's a pretty good thing to have. Shredding armor.